Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. It is early. Sorry, I had to grab my phone out of my pocket. It is early today. We are starting almost 3 hours, or well, I guess technically, yeah, actually almost 3 hours early today. Work ended early. Work ended at 2 o'clock today. I went and grabbed some food because I didn't take a lunch break since we had a short day. And so, yeah, we're going to get going early because we're back on Horizon and we've been having a lot of fun with it. I hit level 30 this morning, work, and we have unlocked, we've started the Dragoon quest. We haven't unlocked the job yet. We've started the quest. I've got the pickaxe. I've done all the cutscenes in Sandoria. Got to go to Mesa Shakrami and get going on it. But before we do that, since I was in Gelsba Outpost earlier getting rank 3 mission, so mission 2-3 Windurst, doing the Sandoria leg of that. Had to kill War Chief Vatjit. While I was there, I killed some orcs inside Yugat's Grotto and got one of the 3 Kazham keys, and we're going to get another one in just a little bit. But we're also, since we're heading to Palborough Mines, I did a yell in town, and I'm in a party that's going to do the BC&M in Palborough Mines for rank 3. So, and okay, there we go. So yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff going on. We're gonna get rank 3 because all we got to do is finish this BC&M, go back to town, talk to the person there. Sorry about that. But we're going to do the BC&M, then we just go back to town and talk to the NPCs there, finish up the mission, head back to Windurst, rank 3. While we're here, we're going to farm another Kazham key. Get the one here in Palborough Mines. And then we just have the giddiest key to go, and we will get our pass to fly to Kazham. At that point, we can also go start the ninja and samurai quests. And then, don't know. We're definitely going to finish Dragoon. May finish the samurai quest. Don't know yet. If I can get people to go for it, then sure. But if not, focus on leveling Dragoon. We're going to get Dragoon to 40. Then we're going to switch over to Samurai, take it all the way to 75. Right now we're at 5 out of 6 in the party. Who knows what we'll get done today. Tomorrow, Saturday, I plan to be on here all day long. I have nothing going on tomorrow. It's 30 degrees outside right now. This morning it was down in single digits, and then whenever I got up at 4:30 today, 13 degrees outside. This is Texas. It is not a good time when the temperature gets that cold. And so I am not planning to do anything tomorrow because it's cold and I don't like the cold. And I don't want to get out and drive when people are driving in the cold. Now, it didn't rain, so we don't really have ice to deal with. But, it's still not worth it. You know what? So, which is funny because I am not on Twitch, but it works. I just have to. It's an application called Twitch Chat Overlay. Put the pop-out chat in, and I've got it style sheet that makes it completely transparent, except for the messages. Works really well. Alright, we're in Palborough. Top floor. Seven people in here. Might be a while farming this. Elevator, in my opinion, is not any faster. Get to the elevator, gotta wind through much the same distance, then you have to walk a little farther afterwards. Not to mention the time it takes for the elevator to get from one floor. Realize my signet. I guess I am wrong. I always used to go up top without taking the elevator, and I cannot for the life of me think of... Ugh. How's everybody's day going today? Time she sees it. I am indeed staying busy. We got off, or we closed up early today at work. They take any time that they're going to do that. Yeah, every time my dog sees the neighbor dog outside, she thinks that it's her turn to go. Sees outside, can't get into our backyard. Hold outside to just leave her out today. This is Final Fantasy 11, which came out in 2002. This is a private server called Horizon XI that actually launched on the 17th. So, been going for about a week now. This game was a huge part of my childhood. Well, I say childhood, I was 18 when it came out. But I played this game from 2002 until 2015. It's a game that, and I'll be the first person to admit it, it is not a game that's for everybody. It was always notorious because this is a game that does not respect your time. Everything in this game takes time. Takes a pretty substantial time investment. It's the kind of thing that you're either going to no life it, or you're going to accept the fact that you're not going to do everything in a short span of time. Really no other way to play the game. Which I have no intention of fully no lifing this again. Did that back in the day, but now is a little too busy to do that anymore. But I do intend to at least get to the end game and do some of the end game stuff. But just like running through this one dungeon, you can see how long it takes to get around. To go from a starter city to Juneau, which is the first main hub city, on a chocobo, you're looking at a 15-minute run on the chocobo. Running on foot, you're looking at about 30 minutes to get there. Now, when you get to rank 5 in your nation, you get airship pass. Lets you fly from Juneau to any of the starter cities. Dustin never played this game. No, I tried to get him into it multiple times, and he just never would play it. Now, do you remember Dustin's his cousin Michael? By the way, hi Tyler. It's been a while. Good to hear from you. If you remember his cousin Michael, though, Michael played this a bit. He never played it quite as much as I used to, but he did play it a bit. That thing didn't aggro me. Michael played, he didn't get to end game. back in the day. He got to maybe to level 60 on one of his characters, but we had a few friends that played with us that one of them got all the way into end game and did basically everything just like I did. How'd you come across my YouTube channel? Was it in Dustin's Discord? Ton of people here. Oh. I don't remember doing that. But cool. Thank you for popping in. Oh man, it had to have been years ago. There is just not going to be a chance of getting... So, in the area that I'm in right now, there are several mobs that I need to kill to get chest key. And, apparently everybody else has the same idea because it is filled with people. All the mobs are dead. Okay. Wow, that was... I haven't played Smite in a while. Not that I dislike the game anymore or anything. It's just that I have not been on there. Haven't really had the desire to actually play it. So on here you make your character and you choose from one of 6 starting jobs. The 6 jobs are warrior, monk, white mage, black mage, red mage, and thief. Each of the jobs in the game have different abilities, very very distinguishing traits that set them all apart from one another, and it's your pretty traditional kind of MMO setup, with the exception being that you can change jobs as much as you want just by going back to your, called a Mog house. But you go into your house, you choose change job and switch to a different job. But it's like I said, it's your standard MMO. Your character progression is tied to your job progression, but it's also separate from your job progression in that your level is directly related to your job level. Level up your but then you have other things like your nation rank and missions that you're going through that are completely separate. So this person here is in my party, and that person is also a warrior, same as what I am. Isako is a black mage, also in my party. This key is going to be a nightmare. So there are 3 Beastman Stronghold zones. This is one of them. One outside each nation, each home nation. And the highest level mobs in each of those zones drops a chest key that you need one of each, and by turning those in for a quest, you get a pass to fly on an airship to a specific continent that you can't get to any other way until you fly there the first time. So I need the key from this zone. I've got one of the other zones, and then after I get this one, I can get the one by my home nation. But this key is going to be a nightmare just because of how many people are here. Black Mage is just blasting them. And I think the drop rate's going to be awful. There is a lot of grinding in this game. Like I said, it does not respect your time. To some people, that's a positive. To a lot of people, it's a negative. I get that. That's why I say that this is one game that I'll be the first person to tell you it is not for everybody. Like everybody's just about here. They're all in the zone now. I mean, that's the nice thing about preferences. Everybody's got their own, and there's nothing wrong with it. I myself can't really get into the tabletop thing. I'll be right back. I am going to run to the restroom. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Getting stuff on OBS. Waiting on our last person to show up. This dude here he is absolutely desperate because we keep out claiming him on these things. And he's like, "Can I join you guys? I've got Treasure Hunter," which Treasure Hunter just ups drop rates. And we're just like, we're actually here for a mission fight. And then he's like, "Oh, you don't need the key then?" And I'm like, I do, but that's not the main reason we're here. He is just straight up desperate. Our other person's about to come around the corner. There they are. All right, so we're gonna. This is where you get into this fight for this mission. This shouldn't be too difficult. We've got 5 people. One of them's a black mage that's gonna put the main boss to sleep, kill off the secondary guy, and then kill the main boss. Yeah, it is a boss battle for mission 2-3. Rank 2. So this Seeker is the first thing we're going to kill. Going to summon a dragon. Black Mage is going to put the dragon to sleep before we start. Shouldn't be too difficult. And yes, dragons in this game look very strange. That is Ayame. One person still in the cutscene. There we go. Alright. Yep. Well, it's the dark dragon. There's also a black dragon. It's for a different nation. So each nation has their own version of this fight. No. They have an attack called Petra Breath. But, that just it petrifies you, which is not a good time. So the dragon's sleeping. And this guy, he's already at 40%. Yeah, he's almost dead. Now he's dead, so it's time for the dragon. Got... Go, provoke. I am the tank in this party, so I'm going to tank with Berserk on. They can deal with it. So the dragon's actually harder than the Seeker, which is why we kill the Seeker first. He has poison breath, not acid breath, but poison breath. Alright. There we go, got him back. And the black mage just stole it again. Oh, black mage. Oh, don't run. Oh, that's interesting. I'm pretty sure that the original developers for Final Fantasy XI played a lot of D&D, honestly. That was easy. I have an add-on that just automatically progresses through all the cutscenes as quick as possible. Mainly because I've seen these cutscenes many times. The story in this game is actually very good. This is Lion. This is the girl that everybody in this game seems to swoon over. Yeah, I mean you got tanks, healers, damage dealers, and then support jobs. So the mission portion of this area is done. I don't know what that means, but I'll take your word on it. I'm not a D&D person personally. Mainly because of the lack of imagination. I thought playing D&D just doesn't really work for me very well. So there are some more finer aspects of D&D that escape me. Need one chest key. Then scimitar scorpion there that drops the I know the Golden Girls. My brother watched it like crazy, but all right. Got 4 people now that need the key. I can kind of see the reference there. It's funny that Sophia's the tank. So maybe one drops. It's a low drop rate, and there are just so many people here. Well, that dude left that hole. I'm going into where that scorpion left. Not the mind scorpion, it's the scimitar scorpion. Kill this thing off. Be right back. I've got a phone call coming in. I am back. The scimitar scorpion should be respawning pretty soon. And it respawns in this tunnel. I've got to try to outclaim these guys. Got it. Yeah, I mean, I could do some alchemy, but I'm not much of the trade skill kind of person. I'll eventually level alchemy, but after I've gotten some of the more important things done. Well, it's not just that. Like, if there was nobody here, probably get this key in like a matter of 10-15 minutes, like I did in the other zone that I've already done it in. It's just the fact that there are so many people here trying to do the same thing. And that's basically just because of the fact that the server went live. Oh, holy crap. 360 damage death scissors? Alright, I'm done with that key for now. I'll go back later. Oh, man, I was kind of counting on not having to pay a ton of money for a chicken rental. Well, I mean, I can kill that mob fine. It's just that I wasn't really paying attention and was just kind of auto-attacking it down. And because of that, I just let it use its ability. The first scorpion was actually a different kind of scorpion. That was a mine scorpion rather than the scimitar scorpion. Scimitar's quite a bit harder. Chicken music started earlier than it should have. Also, that thing took... renting this stupid chicken took almost half of my money. Juno chickens are very expensive. Well, I'll run to Windurst, turn in my mission, get rank 3, and then I'll go farm the Gideus key. Before I do that, I'm going to go into the Maze of Shakrami, get my Wyvern egg lined up. That is the next thing I have to do for that. That's easy, and I can rent another chicken right outside of the Maze of Shakrami, so it's not a big deal. So, travel is what most players spend their time doing in this game, and you're about to see why. So the city I just left was Juno, which is the main hub city for like early expansions. And I'm going to a place that's halfway in between Juno and one of the starting cities. I've already been on this chicken for 2 minutes, and I've not even left Juno because Juno is just to the north of me. I've just been going around in the zones that all connect to Juno. So, if we look, over here is Juno. And then I've got to go... Never use the mouse to control the map. I've got to go down here to get to the next map. So, yeah, 3 minutes now on the chicken. And by the time I get where I'm going, I will have been on this chicken for almost 10 minutes. Maybe longer than 10 minutes. We got to go through... This is Soudermoke Champagne. And the next map is Merifatod Mountains. And then the next map is Tarangi Canyon. And the place that I'm going is connected to Tarangi Canyon. The world is quite large. This is the regional map. So Juno is up here in the regional map. Oh, Lord, the mouse pointer moves really fast on this. All right. Juno is up here. Right here. There's Juno. We're in Argano. We're in the one that's flashing here. And the one we're going to right now is Merifatod Mountains, which is just south of the mouse pointer. And then connected to that is Kolshushu with Tarangi Canyon and Maze of Shakrami. We're going to the Maze of Shakrami. And that's just 2 different regions. So, yeah, that's just these 2 regions. The world is actually quite large. Has probably 35 or so regions altogether. Yeah. And so, traveling from Juneau to one of the starting cities, you go through 3 different regions to get there. And like I said, it's a 15-minute trip on a chocobo. On foot, it's at least 30 minutes. And that's if you don't have to like go out of your way to not aggro things on the way there. The longest distance that you can go on one chocobo without having to stop and go into an indoor zone to get to the next outdoor zone is from Windurst to either Sandoria or Bastock, which those are the 3 cities. Sandoria and Bastock are pretty close to one another. Windurst is a long way away from them. And if you're going from Windurst to either Sandoria or Bastock, your chocobo timer will run out because it's a 30-minute timer. You get to ride this thing for 30 minutes at a time. It will run out about 5 minutes before you get to where you're going. So then you have to walk the other would be 5 minutes on a chocobo, but it's like 10 minutes on foot. You have to walk it on foot. There is public transport. But in order to use the public transport, which are airships, you have to be rank 5. The mission I'm getting ready to turn in is going to take me to rank 3. And there are 3 missions per rank. And they scale up in difficulty pretty quickly up until rank 6. So getting rank 3, you can do that as level 25 because the fight that I just did is 25 cap. So you can't be, like when you go in, it caps your level at 25. Getting rank 4, you're going to want to be probably level 40 or above. You don't get capped on rank 4, or the missions to do for rank 4, but you want to be probably 40 or above. Unless you've got a really good party of like 35s, then you could probably get away with it. But then getting rank 5, you're going to want a full party of 45s or higher, probably closer to 50. Getting rank 6, you need to have a full party of level 60s. And then for everything above rank 6, it's all uncapped, and you're just better off doing it after you've gotten level 75, which is the level cap. And they come with increasing difficulty as you go up them, but the only one that's really difficult is the last fight. So we've been on the chicken now for 8 minutes. So no. On the official retail servers for this game, yes. You have various mounts that you can get that are permanent mounts. You don't rent them. You just go outside into an outdoor area and type /mount space the name of your mount, and you'll mount up and you can just go. There's a cooldown of like 5 minutes on it, so if you hop off of it, you can't use it again for 5 minutes. But if you hop off of it within the 5 minutes of first mounting, you can't use it again until it's finished cooling down. But you can use that wherever you are, as long as you're outdoors. This server is as close as possible to the way the servers were, to the way the game was whenever the expansion Chains of Promathia came out. which was the second expansion for the game, which came out in 2003. But they shot for the state of the game in 2005. And so back then, we didn't have mounts. We had the rental chickens. So rental chickens only last for 30 minutes. Just simply put. The reason they do that, though, is because while I'm on a chicken, I don't take damage. I don't get aggroed by anything. Like, I'm completely invincible, but I also can't interact with anything as well. We're just now getting into Tarangi Canyon. We've been on this chicken for 10 minutes. And the place we're going is not far from us now. It's just over, like, we're in the northwest corner of the Tarangi Canyon map. We got to go to the northeast corner. So we're heading almost due east. We got to go around this little mountain range in front of us. But yeah, you're untargetable. You can't be attacked while you're on the chicken. So they originally thought, hey, it'd be a little overpowered if we just let them use it anywhere. And then popularity for the game started to dwindle after like 15 years. So they're like, oh, hey, we'll introduce these new mounts that you can just use pretty much wherever you want, as long as you're in an area where you're not indoors. And oh yeah, they don't have a timer on them. And if you think the Chocobo music is cheerful, you should hear the generic mount music. It is far more cheerful and truthfully feels like it does not belong in the game at all. So we are coming into this zone, Maze of Shakrami, which is just a big cave system. And we're looking for an excavation point inside. So this little glowing patch here is an excavation point, but we got to find one inside. And I have a pickaxe that I trade the pickaxe to it, which makes my character mine. And I'll mine up a wyvern egg. And that wyvern egg is used for progressing the Dragoon job quest to unlock Dragoon as a playable job. So when you start the game, you have your 6 starter jobs that you just have unlocked to you off the bat. And then there are 14 other jobs that you can unlock once you reach level 30 by doing quests. Weird that the goblins are not in here. Normally these big rooms would be swamped with goblins all over that aggro. But they've pulled them out, I guess, to make things easier for people to level at this range right now, because some of the more popular camps have just been swamped by players and people are scared to branch out. So there's one of the goblins there that's actually in an area you can't get to. That's funny. I guess rather than just despawning the goblins, they moved their spawn locations under the floor. Alright, so we just have to look around until we find an excavation point. Usually there's one in this room. See it on the map yet? Only part of my mini map is visible, but there would be a spot that is a little green dot, which indicates something I can interact with that's not. that room has an excavation point. This is a low level zone though, so most of this stuff is very weak and will aggro me anyway, even if it does aggro. Except that scorpion back there. He's pretty rough. That scorpion is actually higher level than the scimitar scorpion that killed me a minute ago. Wendigos. The Wendigos would aggro. Except that they should stick to their little, stick into their little huts pretty well. That doesn't help. Rock this room. Let's see. Direction I came from. No, it's not. Oh, this is the right boneyard. This might get me into an area where things would aggro me. Because as I get down here, I'm gonna run into higher level undead mobs called wights. But I'm going to try and stay over here so he doesn't. Leeches should not aggro. Boneyard around here. That jelly would aggro, and I really don't want to fight it. Oh, but there's the excavation point right there. Let's see if we can get around this jelly without aggroing it. Bats, do you guys aggro? Look like it. Got the wyvern egg. And we're going to go out this door. Way closer. Okie doke, man. Thanks for stopping in. Glad you popped in. Have some good food. Fried chicken earlier. Fast stock. I did. Oh, that's awful. Ah. What do I need to do next for this? Oh, that frustrates me. That's so frustrating. Alright, got my giddiest chest key already. Really tempting to open that. getting a cutscene or something. Oh, I didn't bring my Moogle home. Do have to bring my Moogle home. Alright, change job. Main job will go Black Mage. Turn in a couple quest items, then go outside and self-killed. Then I think we're going to go do the Beastmaster quest. Unlock that job and start leveling it, because I have a feeling Beastmaster is going to be kind of invaluable for certain things like Beast Unit. Why didn't I actually? Well, I don't know what happened, but I didn't zone. It's not doing the downloading data thing. It's just black screen, but I didn't actually change zones. So, do that, and we're going to relaunch the game, I guess. Remember that time. Oh, it didn't let me in. Oh, it's because it's still got to kick me out of the game. Gonna be a minute. You gonna actually let me in the game? Doesn't look like it. Time just logging in got me stuck on downloading data. We gotta wait for it to kick me out again. Doing this. Come on, hurry up and kick me out. Actually, let me log in this time. Irritated. Again. Character still logged in. Well, folks, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night there. I'm trying to get back in the game and I can't. So thank you for tuning in. Hope you had a good time. We will pick up with this probably tomorrow for most of the day. So thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe, and catch you next time.